What's up guys, Malik here with another video, and I'm super excited to get into this one. This is actually the first ever game analysis we'll be putting up on this channel, and today I'm just showing you guys a game that we played against Nashville SC. And to begin with, I'm just going to go ahead and put up the couple of goals that they scored in the first half. But yeah, just really excited to get into this. This was actually my first game in 9 months, so I'm coming off the bench here. But yeah, let's just get straight into the clips. So even after those two very unlucky but avoidable goals, I was still super excited to get into this game. I was trying to stay nice and composed and look really calm on the outside, but on the inside I was really raring to go. So this is just me coming on in the 30th minute. In this first section of the game, I'm doing something which quite a few people might say is something that I do best, and that's just simply pressing. So just getting pressure on the ball, getting his head down, and making him play backwards. Here I actually missed my first touch, but once getting it settled down, I just simply play into our attacking mid, who tries to find our overlapping fullback, but it unfortunately just runs out of play. Again, another pressing clip. I'm actually a bit late in reacting to us losing the ball, but I'm still able to get there on his touch and force the turnover. In this clip, soon after us winning the ball back, I'm just getting wide to get on the ball. And after taking a few touches forward, I just find our center forward. And I actually called for him to bounce it back to me just so we could exploit that space right in the middle there, but he decided to go wide instead, and unfortunately it just didn't work out for us. Here's a great example of what we call a pressing cue. So anytime like a ball is popped up in the air, that's often a good time for us to put pressure on the player and try to get his head down to force a mistake. Here I just force him backwards and we're able to regroup. So initially I'm quite stagnant here, just waiting for the ball to be played, but once it's played past me, I'm able to back press and kick the ball off of him for our throw. Basically starting in the center forward position just between the two center backs, I check down here for the throw, just combining with the left back a bit, and we actually thought we got fouled twice here, late on the fullback there and on our attacking mid, but the ref actually decided to call it the other way. So dropping deep here to receive the ball again, and at this point of the freeze frame, I actually think it would have been a better option for me to turn out left and go wide towards the other way, but instead I ended up going towards the middle, taking too many touches, losing the ball, and then getting on it again and again losing the ball. And again, I thought that it was our ball, but unfortunately the ref pointed the other way. This clip just shows a part of my press that I actually really need to work on, and that is when I'm tracking back or when I'm back pressing to a guy on the ball. Instead of just being so caught up in trying to win the ball, I need to instead get around him, get goal side, cut off any options he has, and then try to win the ball from there rather than just trying to run around him. Now into the second half here, trying to control a pretty tough ball and trying to recover it in the challenge, but just barely missing it. Here I actually win the tackle, but the ball had gone out of bounds beforehand, so it was our throw. And as our fullback throws it into our attacking mid, he just bounces it to me. I just take a touch back, play it to our fullback to allow us to go out the other way. Here's a pretty interesting clip. This just kind of shows something that is not really a team tactic or anything that we've spoken with the coaches. However, me and the goalkeeper have kind of worked on this part of his distribution, just where if he's ever able to pick it up off of a corner or I have some space and he's got it in his hands in the box, just trying to find me. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, and we thought that our player got fouled here, but the ref didn't call anything. A pretty long clip here, and essentially it's just them countering us off of our own free kick. And, you know, I was trying to get back to make sure that I could make the clearance, but my coach made a very interesting point that, you know, instead of just trying to look for players to get in front of or focusing on their runs, if I had gotten to that space earlier and just occupied that space, it would have made the clearance much easier instead of it just falling in the box and needing another one of our players to clear it. Here is our only goal of the match, and it is scored by our very own Birchfield, who I just posted a video on interviewing him, so I'll leave a link either up in the top corner or in the description for you guys to go look back at that. But yeah, well done by him. For this clip, I apologize that the cameraman didn't get a very good view of the field here, but you can kind of see in the beginning where I'm starting to make that diagonal run. And that's something our coaches spoke about is, you know, not just stopping that run halfway if I think I'm not going to get the ball, but making sure I follow through all the way across the field so we can open up and play to our fullback in plenty of space. Here's just a simple throw into our center forward who actually flicks it onto me. I actually had a pretty heavy touch trying to lift it over his foot, but did well to repress to earn the throw in. At halftime, our coaches also suggested switching the play a lot more. So this clip just exemplifies two really good switches where we were able to change the point of attack and get after them. In film, our coaches made a very good point, and that is just saying that when the ball is played over my head to the center forward, instead of just watching it go, I need to get underneath him. I need to go get the ball and pick up the second balls, or at least put pressure on their fullback who ended up winning the ball for them. Here is their third goal. Again, unfortunately, a very avoidable mistake, but our center midfielder just trying to play it back to the keeper, got under it a bit, forcing our keeper to have to make the save with his hands to keep it out of the net. Again, I apologize that the cameraman was not able to get it on film. Of course, that pass back led to them having a free kick in the box, which they executed well. In this clip, our center forward did very well to press them off of a poor throw-in. After winning it, he just played it to me, where I just took a touch and played out. This is probably my best clip of the game, and not necessarily because of how it turned out, but most importantly because we were able to execute something we've been working on in the training ground. And that is having our fullback tuck in into playing as almost a center midfielder, thus allowing me to have more space in the wing, and we're able to combine and play out from there. Here, our fullback plays me out wide. There are no options going forward or in the middle, so I just take a touch, play it to our center back. He plays me back, and since I don't have anything going forward or to the left of me, just playing out to the goalkeeper so we can play out from there. So this clip just ends my day with me getting subbed out in the 83rd minute. Here is their fourth and final goal. Very unlucky for our center back. He tried to get his hip to it to clear it, but it just fell right to their forward and he's able to put it away. Alright guys, so those are all the clips that I have for you. I hope you enjoyed just those small clips of the game that I was able to be a part of and really enjoy on that day. Like I said, first came back in 9 months, so I was pretty happy with my performance. It's always tough when you're playing against a pro team, trying to build stuff going forward and get into the attack a bit, but I was pretty pleased with how I defended, how I pressed, and on the times that I did get on the ball, I was pretty happy with that. So if you guys did enjoy the video, of course, leave a like as always. If you want to continue following my journey, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you.